survive. That's what you must do this month of SCAREtober on TAZZZ REACTS. I see you. That being said, let me first let me first say some things I just don't understand that we say out loud, and I want to phone a friend, meaning you. I want you to help me out on this. So, real talk, because you know I'm always real and I'm always authentic on this channel. Right before I was about to set all this up just now to react and record, um, I'm watching a show called Court Cam. I never saw it before. Long story short, a guy is convicted of attempted murder and grand theft, larceny, and stuff like that. So the judge sentences him to 160 years in prison. Why not just say life? Nobody lives to 160 years old. Why waste all that time? He said you're sentenced to 160 years. Your eligibility of parole, I think he said, is 2108 or 2108. Why not just say life in prison? I just don't understand it. So sometimes I take things very literally. Well, a lot of times I take things very literally. So that just stuck out to me. I'm like, 160 years. Like, anyway, I just had to put that into this reaction because it's fresh in my brain. So if any of my viewers, I guess, are in law or whatever like that, like, do you know there's a reasoning to that? Like, why can't they say life or whatever? I just wanted to say. All right. Enough of me. That being said, this is a music video reaction that I'm about to do. The band is called Bikini Kill. The song is called Rebel Girl. And this is all due to a Patreon, PayPal song donation request. And this goes out to the awesome, the amazing Cough Drop. Thank you, Cough Drop. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Appreciate that. So I never heard of the band before in my life. I wanted to know a little something about them. It says Bikini Kill is an American punk rock band formed in Olympia, Washington in October 1990. The group originally consisted of singer and songwriter Kathleen Hanna, guitarist Billy Karen, bassist Kathy Wilcox, and drummer Toby Valley. I think that says, or Vale. The band pioneered the riot grrrl movement with feminist lyrics and fiery performances. Okay. So, and it says active until 1997. Okay, so they're no longer. So, if anybody knows why, tell me down in the comments. I only like to do a little research. That's intentional. I really don't like researching myself because I just don't like it. But I love learning from you in the comments. So thank you all through the 2.5 years of educating me through the comments. So please do so. Subscribe to their channel if you like them. Like and comment to the song. And if they have any merch for sale or music, if you're able to, please purchase it. Okay. All right. So that being said, let me get right into this. I don't pause the music portion. I like to play it straight through. And then I'll give you my honest thoughts afterwards, okay? So I want you to hold on and wait until TAZZZ reacts.
She got the hottest track in town.
Okay. 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 First of all, I have to ask, and cough drop, you answered this one. All right. So, true story. Uh, Cough drop is in real, in life, in person, best friend of mine, and we've been best friends for a long time. Um, but nonetheless, even though he paid for this reaction, I always keep it honest, as I always do with everybody. But we have this long going thing about how I always say that videos on YouTube should be videos you see, not like audio videos. But I'm fine with just audio videos, but I prefer videos I can see because I'm a visual person. That's just the main thing. But he always says like, "Oh, you don't need videos and stuff," and I'm like, "Then why are you on YouTube?" But I just had to say that because I didn't know that this was an audio video. But that's okay. I mean, what would have been better is because it sounded like when she was singing the song, it sounded like she was like having some playfulness in her voice or something like that. And I would have loved to see like a facial expression, just to bring it home more. So I'm still gonna love and prefer an actual video because again, you can see a lot more, appreciate things more with facial expressions. This was one of those. That doesn't take away how I feel about the song and stuff, but I'm just saying. Tell me if you agree down in the comments. Like, you can be fine with audio, but depending on the song, like this one, just it was a cool punk song, and I like the sound of her voice. But it felt like she was having some playfulness with it, like oh, I want to be her too, and stuff like that, and like you rebel girl. I wanted to see like the mannerisms and stuff like that to see how they were conducting themselves. Um, while they were singing and performing it. So anyway, um, this sounded like and felt like from the lyrics and stuff, an empowering song. I'm all down for empowering songs. Like, I'm all down for that. For the greater good, of course, not empowering people to like destroy stuff, but empowering people like to believe in themselves and the comfortability in themselves. This was like a full throttle feminine movement, power of women, respect of women, and just that, not in a romantic sense, but more in a just celebrating your femininity. And I can honestly say, as a guy, I respect women wanting to have an anthem, an anthemic type song. Just like there's songs I reacted to, I can't think of the names off the top of my head, where it was like more male masculinity type of movement, and that's fine. You can have sometimes a celebration of one particular thing, and then sometimes a celebration of all involved. I'm fine with that. There are some people in the world that probably won't be fine with that. They'll think like, "Oh, this was sexist." Like, no, you can have appreciation and respect and salute yourself on a song. It's not necessarily like their entire album anthology is just about that. I mean, I don't know. That might be something different, but it doesn't matter. Like, as long as there's, you want to have a song that you appreciate and celebrate it. So when I think of anthemic songs, I think of like if there was a parade going down the street and they have a megaphone and they're just singing this song, and you're like seeing women just like, yeah, cheering, yes, as they should. So bravo to that. So it sounded like a playful song and at the same time a very serious song, because empowerment, it can be serious, believing in yourselves as a unit. Um, so yeah, tell me your thoughts down in the comments. Do you agree with me on that particular asset, or you have your own perspective? I'd like to hear it. Yeah, so that's my first time hearing them on the replayability meter. Is this a song that I would listen to again and again and again, and or put on my playlist? Drum rolls. Yes, it actually has some type of kick to it, some type of sass. I say sometimes the word sass on and off camera, and it had the type of sass to it. So I like that. I'm all about a girl that has some sass. Sometimes in doses. Like if it was overkill with sass, no. But and then on TV, fun fact about Taz, on TV and in movies, and on video games too, because I play video games, because I make video games. I have a bachelor's degree in that. I love the villain, or is it called villainous? Um, Female. Like I love the bad person on screen and stuff like that. Ever since I was a kid, so like growing up, like I love like Darth Vader. And of course, that's the only bad person I can think of off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah. Or I love horror movies. I love the Jason Voorhees, the Michael Myers. I love the bad person on screen. In real life, it's the opposite. I'm not cheering for the bad person. If somebody does something wrong and it's been proven and they're in court, throw the book at them. Give them 160 years, depending on how severe it is. So it's something that juxtaposition for me. Let me know if you're the same. Is there something a preference or something that you like on screen and it's the opposite in your real everyday life, like off screen, I would say. So I want to know. In any event, yeah, so this is the part where I do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. Thumbs up. Yep. All right, Cough Drop. Woo, you were lucky there because with Cough Drop also, his arsenal of musicality is interesting. Some of his songs that he has me listen to, I like them. Some of the songs he has me listen to, I'm like, so that's my best friend. And he knows it. See, I don't hold back anything. Anyway, if you want to check out another song that I reacted to, because there's a lot, I do want you to check out there. I hope you all survive.